Hi, my name's Gina Hansen, and today I'm going to be telling you a little bit about digital citizenship and 21st century learning. I am a student at APU, and I'm currently taking EDUC 548 through Professor Brown, and this is an assignment for that class. So first I'll be telling you about what exactly is digital citizenship. Digital citizenship, it's hard to say. So digital citizenship can be categorized in many different ways. When you go to digitalcitizenship.net, it actually breaks it down into 9 categories, which are digital access, digital commerce, digital communication, digital literacy, digital etiquette, digital law, digital rights and responsibilities, digital health and wellness, and digital security and self-protection. And when you map all those out, it sounds really overwhelming. But when you break them down, it's kind of just digital access, participation in society, digital commerce, electronic buying, electronic exchange, just kind of everything that has to do with transactions and just interactions online breaks down into digital citizenship. So overall, I said that digital citizenship really boils down to how we act online and what we should be taught or what should be taught to our next generation. So why is it important? For years, we've known it's important to teach our students and kids, for those of us who are parents, morals and how to behave in life in social situations. But now that so much of our presence is online and social media, email, even school itself, like this is an online class and our students are doing a lot online, even in their public school, elementary, and secondary education now, that we need to extend those similar teachings and adapt them to the digital platform. So just like kids need to learn how to have conversations with people and be polite and how to address adults, they also need to learn how to apply those skills to the digital world, how to behave online, how to know what kinds of sites are safe and which ones aren't, and above all, how to protect themselves and their privacy. You know, we talk about stranger danger in real life, but are we talking about that online? So what does it mean to be a good digital citizen today? So digital citizens look like lots of different things, but I broke it down into that they demonstrate safe, responsible, and legal use of technology, that they understand the rights and responsibilities that come with being online, that they use technology in a positive way and spread positivity, not hate online, that they stand up against and do not participate in cyberbullying, that they think before sharing, and that they do not post anything about others without their permission. And I got a lot of these points from a really great prezi that someone named Kira Lysian put, and I put her site in the bibliography. But I found this really cool graphic called "Before You Post," you know, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all those things. Think, is it true? Is it helpful? Is it inspiring? Is it necessary? And is it kind? And if students keep those things in mind when they're dealing with things online, then I think that's really helpful with keeping them on track with being a good digital citizen. Would they want someone to post that of them? If not, then why would they post that of someone else? Do they like being tagged in things without their permission? Do their parents like that? If not, then why would they do that to someone else? So what is 21st century learning? We talked about digital citizenship, but what's 21st century learning? So 21st century learning is really pretty much what it sounds like, taking our learning to the 21st century. So for years we've focused on the core subjects like math and English and history and government and all those ones we know and love so well. And of course we're still focusing on those subjects, but we also need to spread our focus a bit wider to some 21st century topics like global awareness and financial and economic business literacy, civic literacy, health literacy, and environmental literacy. And there's a lot more focus on things like creativity, critical thinking, communication, and collaboration. And when we combine all those things with the core subjects that we've already been teaching and learning, we're really taking our teaching to the 21st century. How do we get more creative? How do we integrate more tech? Things like that. So what should we teach about using technology appropriately? I could make a long list of all the things that students need to know about how to appropriately use tech, but I like to break it down as something simple they can remember, and our students are very familiar with be respectful, be responsible, and be safe. So I think when you break it down to those categories, what does it look like to be respectful? Just because you're protected doesn't mean you should treat others differently than you would face to face. Just because you use tech in moderation doesn't mean you should become completely dependent on it or addicted to it. Be responsible. And most importantly, be safe. You might think you're private or that your posts on Snapchat disappear within 24 hours, but that's not always the case. So you really need to be safe online and know your rights and your privacy and make sure that you have everything set to the most private setting possible. And then lastly, I just have a bibliography of some of the sources that I used to help me guide me with these topics of digital citizenship and 21st century learning. So I hope my presentation was helpful for you, and please let me know if you have any further questions. Thanks so much for watching.